Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at DeepSeek.
Okay.
This is a newcomer to the AI world, but it's making a really surprisingly big splash already.
Wow.
And we've got an excerpt here from DeepSeek, the Chinese AI disruptor shaking up the tech world. And let me tell you, the title is not exaggerating. This is causing some serious ripples, even affecting the stock prices of major companies like Nvidia.
Hmm.
So we're here to kind of figure out, is this just hype? Or is DeepSeek really about to, change the game?
Yeah, it's certainly stirring things up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that makes DeepSeek really stand out is it's kind of this combination of cost effectiveness
Okay.
and an open source approach. So their R1 reasoning model, it offers some pretty advanced capabilities, but at a fraction of the cost of, say, OpenAI's GPT-4,
Hmm.
we could be talking thousands of dollars less per month
Wow.
for comparable performance.
That's huge, especially for, smaller companies
Right.
or developers who maybe don't have those massive budgets.
Exactly.
So it really could level the playing field.
Yeah, the document we have here calls it a potential democratization of AI. Making these powerful tools accessible to just a much wider range of users.
Yeah.
And then you've got the open source aspect.
Right.
So unlike a lot of Western AI companies that kind of keep their technology pretty closely guarded,
Yeah.
DeepSeek's code
Mm-hmm.
is publicly available.
So that means anyone can see how it works,
Yeah.
tinker with it,
Yeah.
even contribute to its development.
Hmm.
That's a pretty radical departure from how things are normally done.
It is.
What kind of impact could that have?
Well, for one, it promotes transparency.
Okay.
So developers and users can actually see exactly what's going on under the hood, which can build trust and help to address concerns about potential biases.
So I guess it's kind of like knowing the recipe.
Yeah.
Instead of just getting the finished dish.
Exactly.
You can see how all the ingredients work together.
Precisely. And that transparency also fuels innovation. Developers can actually customize DeepSeek for their specific needs.
Yeah.
They can build upon that existing code to create new applications and functionalities.
So instead of being limited by this prepackaged tool,
Right.
you've got this adaptable platform that can evolve and grow.
Exactly.
That's exciting, but it also makes me wonder about the geopolitical side of things. DeepSeek is a Chinese company, and
Yeah.
that's bound to have some implications,
Of course.
especially in the context of, the current tech landscape.
Absolutely. The source material highlights
Sure.
DeepSeek's emergence as kind of a sign of China's growing influence in AI. It's a direct challenge to the dominance of U.S. tech giants.
Mm.
And this is particularly significant, I think, given the U.S. export restrictions on advanced computer chips.
Right.
Chips that DeepSeek seems to be managing without.
So DeepSeek is achieving these comparable results, but with less advanced hardware. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
And probably causing some anxiety
Oh, yeah,
among those who are really relying on those chips for their competitive edge.
definitely. The document even points to DeepSeek's announcement, causing Nvidia stock to drop 17% in a single day.
Wow.
Investors are clearly reassessing the value of traditional AI hardware in light of these developments.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what other assumptions might be overturned in the near future. So we've got this potential market disruptor offering powerful AI at a lower cost and in a more open way. But what can DeepSeek actually do?
So DeepSeek is primarily a text-based AI.
Okay.
So its strengths really lie in language processing and reasoning.
Hmm.
Think of it as a highly intelligent conversationalist, capable of understanding and responding to complex questions, generating creative text formats, even learning from new information.
So more like a supercharged research assistant
Yeah.
than like an artist or a musician.
That's a good way to put it. The source contrasts traditional tools like a laptop with AI like DeepSeek,
Yeah.
which is more like a robot brain, capable of learning, adapting, and making decisions.
That's a powerful distinction. It suggests a whole new level of capability, almost like having a digital partner in problem solving. But how does DeepSeek stack up against the AI heavyweights that are already out there?
Well, that's where things get really interesting. The document provides this comparison table,
Okay.
pitting DeepSeek against ChatGPT,
Right.
Google Bard, and Claude, which is from Anthropic,
Yeah.
highlighting their strengths and weaknesses across various features, and even their geopolitical roles.
Okay, so let's break down this comparison. So looking at this table, ChatGPT looks like it's, the creative writer
Yeah.
of the bunch. But it comes with the price tag, right?
Yep, ChatGPT Plus does require that monthly subscription,
Right.
whereas DeepSeek offers a lot of its functionality for free, with your optional upgrades
Okay.
for those more demanding tasks.
Yeah.
That said, they both excel in kind of different areas. DeepSeek is praised for being really approachable and great for generating ideas.
Mm.
ChatGPT is known for its kind of detailed and responsive conversational style. It's
Mm.
almost like they have these different
Yeah,
personalities.
true. So it really depends what you're looking for.
Yeah.
If you just need, quick answers, real-time information, then Google Bard with its free access
Right.
and internet connectivity might be the better choice.
Exactly. And then, of course, for those everyday tasks,
Mhm.
like setting reminders or playing music,
Yeah.
your familiar voice assistants like Siri and Alexa
Right.
are still really handy.
But if you're really trying to dive deep into a topic, explore complex ideas, or have a more in-depth conversation, then DeepSeek and ChatGPT seem to offer a much richer experience.
Yeah, they're more like thinking partners than just tools.
Right.
The source even uses a second table
Okay.
to compare specific features,
Mm-hmm.
like conversation style,
Yeah.
creativity, learning ability, and even ease of use.
Okay.
Interestingly, Google Bard is highlighted for its speed and real-time updates, while Claude from Anthropic is considered safe and thoughtful, but maybe a bit too cautious.
So it's fascinating how each AI has its own strengths and weaknesses.
It is.
It's almost like choosing a collaborator based on their personality and
Yeah.
skill set.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of curious about DeepSeek's learning ability. Can it actually, improve over time?
That's one of its key features.
Okay.
So the R1 reasoning model is designed to learn from new information and interactions. So the more you use DeepSeek, the more it adapts to your needs and preferences, becoming a more personalized and effective tool.
So it's not just about what DeepSeek can do today,
Right.
but also its potential to grow and evolve in the future.
Exactly.
That's pretty exciting.
It is. And that brings us to, I think, a crucial point for our listeners.
Mhm.
With so many AI options out there, how do you choose the right one?
Yeah, it's easy to get overwhelmed by all the choices.
It is. The document offers some really helpful advice,
Okay.
encouraging users to really focus on their specific goals and experiment with different tools.
So instead of just jumping into one,
Right.
take some time to explore.
Yeah.
And see what works best.
Exactly. The source even suggests a simple 4-step process to kind of guide your exploration. Set a goal. Explore different AIs. Compare the results. And then consider combining the strengths of different tools.
Okay, let's break that down. Starting with set a goal. What do you mean by that?
Well, think about what you want to achieve with this AI tool.
Okay.
Are you looking to, write a compelling story, research a complex topic, analyze data, or something else entirely? Having a clear objective will really help you narrow down your options and choose the tools that are most relevant to your needs.
So don't just jump into the AI world blindly.
Right.
Take a moment to define what you want to accomplish.
Exactly.
Then what?
Well, the next step is to explore different AIs.
Right?
Take advantage of the free versions or trial periods that a lot of these tools offer. Get a feel for their interface, experiment with their features,
Yeah.
and see which ones resonate with you.
It's like test driving a car before you buy it.
Yeah,
You want to make sure it handles well and fits your style.
exactly. Then comes comparing the results. So once you've tried out a few different AIs, evaluate which one felt the most intuitive, deliver the results you were looking for, and aligned with your overall goals.
So it's not just about the features on paper, but also the overall experience. And
Exactly.
how well the AI meets your specific needs.
Precisely. And finally, consider combining the strengths of different tools.
Okay.
Sometimes the most innovative and effective solutions come from blending the capabilities of multiple AIs.
That's a great point. It's not about finding the one perfect AI,
Right.
but rather about assembling a toolkit that complements your workflow
Yeah.
and empowers you to achieve your goals.
And that emphasis on experimentation and exploration is really a core message from our source material. The world of AI is constantly evolving, and the best way to stay ahead of the curve is to really embrace this spirit of discovery.
It's like being a pioneer in a new frontier.
Yeah.
Constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with these incredible tools. But with all this talk of innovation and progress, I can't help but wonder about the bigger picture. What does DeepSeek's emergence tell us about the future of AI?
That's a great question, and one that the source material does touch on.
Yeah.
DeepSeek's rapid rise and kind of disruptive approach are challenging those long-held assumptions about cost, accessibility, and even the balance of power in the AI landscape. It signals a potential shift away from centralized control by a few tech giants
Yeah.
towards a more open and collaborative ecosystem.
So instead of a handful of companies dictating the future of AI,
Right.
we might see a more distributed and democratic approach
Exactly.
with individuals and smaller organizations playing a more significant role. That's a pretty profound shift.
It is, and DeepSeek is just one example of this trend. The document highlights the growing popularity of open-source AI projects and the increasing availability of affordable, high-performing AI tools. This suggests that we're really entering a new era of AI development, one that's characterized by accessibility, collaboration,
Mm.
and rapid innovation.
It's an exciting time to be following these developments.
It is.
It feels like we're on the cusp of a major transformation in the way we interact with technology and even the world around us. But with all this potential comes a sense of responsibility.
Of course.
We need to ensure that AI is developed and used ethically and for the benefit of humanity.
Absolutely, as AI becomes more powerful
Yeah.
and integrated into our lives, it's crucial that we have these open discussions about its implications
Sure.
and work together to create a future where AI serves as a force for good.
So what's the key takeaway from our deep dive into DeepSeek? What should our listeners be thinking about as they kind of explore the world of AI?
I'd say the key takeaway is that the future of AI isn't predetermined. It's being shaped right now by the choices we make, the tools we develop, and the conversations we have. DeepSeek's emergence is a powerful reminder that we all have a role to play in this evolution.
Whether we're developers, investors, or simply curious individuals, our actions and decisions will influence how AI unfolds and ultimately impacts our world.
Exactly. And as we conclude our exploration of DeepSeek, I'm left with a final thought-provoking question for our listeners.
Okay, hit me.
Considering DeepSeek's rapid rise and the ongoing advancements in AI, what other unexpected innovations might be on the horizon?
What uncharted territories will we explore? What breakthroughs will reshape our understanding of intelligence and creativity?
We encourage you to continue exploring and experimenting with different AI tools, to embrace the spirit of discovery, and to contribute your unique perspectives to the ongoing evolution of this transformative technology. The future of AI is in our hands, and it's up to us to shape it responsibly and ethically.
So keep learning, keep experimenting, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The world of AI is full of surprises, and the most exciting discoveries are yet to come.
Until next time, keep diving deep.
Yeah, it really feels like we're standing at the edge of something massive here. This isn't just about, new gadgets or toys. This is about like redefining what's possible.
It is, and what's so remarkable about DeepSeek is how it throws a wrench into some of our preconceptions about AI. We thought top-tier AI required these huge companies, expensive hardware,
Right.
and all this secrecy. DeepSeek kind of flips the script. It's lean, it's open,
Right.
and it's coming from a place we didn't quite expect.
It makes you wonder, what else have we been wrong about? What other breakthroughs are just waiting for someone to come along and challenge that status quo?
Exactly. The source material even mentions how DeepSeek is achieving this success, using less advanced chips than a lot of its competitors.
Right, especially with those U.S. export restrictions in place.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that ingenuity can often outperform brute force. So it's not just about having the most powerful hardware, it's about how you use it, how you design the software, how you approach the problem itself.
Right.
That's a pretty empowering message, I think.
It is. And then you add DeepSeek's open source nature on top of that.
Yeah.
And it just adds another layer. So instead of a few companies controlling the direction of AI,
Right.
we've got this global community of developers
Right.
contributing, experimenting,
Yeah.
building upon each other's work.
It's like a recipe for rapid and unpredictable progress.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine the possibilities if that kind of collaborative spirit was applied to other challenges facing the world. It almost makes you optimistic, doesn't it?
It does. The future of AI isn't something that's just, happening to us. It's something
Okay.
we're actively shaping
Yeah.
through the choices we make, the tools we build, the questions we ask.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into DeepSeek, what's the one thing you hope our listener takes away from this conversation?
I'd say this: don't underestimate the power of curiosity. Keep exploring, keep experimenting, keep asking, what if? DeepSeek is a testament to what happens when people push those boundaries and challenge those assumptions. Who knows what other incredible discoveries are waiting to be made?
And for our listeners, if this deep dive has sparked your curiosity, the best thing you can do is just dive in yourself. Try out DeepSeek, explore other AIs, see what clicks for you.
Yeah.
The future of this technology is literally in your hands.
Until next time, keep diving deep.